A lot of people want to know, when will the CRO token break the $1 price level? In the last bull market, it was just pennies away from achieving that beloved price of $1. And I have made a prediction that I believe we can go anywhere from $2 to $5 in this next bull market. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my timeline for that, the rough timeline, guys. And I'm going to talk about the Kronos ecosystem as a whole, because I do believe that one of the catalysts for CRO Coin finding that upward momentum and keeping that excitement and breaking into new highs and achieving that $2 to $5 price level is going to come from the success of the Kronos chain, because the CRO token is the utility token for the Kronos blockchain, which only came out at the very peak of the last bull market. And I do think we have a wonderful bull market ahead of us. So let's get into some breaking news, talk about CRO, talk about some of the memes, some of the projects being built on Kronos, and some of the exciting things coming around the corner. Guys, if you like the content, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more. Let's hop right in. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, guys. So I'm going to jump right into the CRO chart and not waste any time this morning. So first of all, again, looking back at the last bull market, we got up to 95 cents. And one very key thing that I do want to highlight for everybody is that CRO, starting in, let's just look at October when it broke above the 20-cent level, really, to the peak, CRO's big move, right, the 400% rally or so, it's about a 400% rally, came in just about 30 days for CRO Coin. And so now the question is this how we're going to see it play out in this upcoming bull market? Well, I do believe that we're going to see this parabolic spike in a very similar fashion for CRO Coin. But does that mean, Crypto Kip, that we're not going to see these other price levels, 50 cents, 40 cents, 60 cents, any of these levels until the very end of the bull market? Well, not necessarily. Let's look at this. So we saw, coming out of the bear market, going into the bull market here, many moves, right, out of CRO, right? From the bottom to the top here, boom, 10x, right? From the bottom over here, again, another move back up, 4x there. Again, came back down, and from the bottom of this move to where we really started to take off, another 2x gain there. But we kept coming back down with big moves, right? Boom, 70% crash. Boom, we had another, 60, 70% crash. So at this stage in the game, I think we're going to have less of those crashes, but I do think we're going to have more of these moments where we go up. Now, we've still had our crashes. Don't get me wrong. If you look at CRO went up to 12.9 cents, came back down at one point, 42%, all the way down to like 7 cents. Then we recently, in the last couple months, came up all the way to like 19 cents. And then we came all the way down so far, about 40% down to these levels. And so instead of the 60 or 70% retracements, I see those coming. Now, we had 1, 2, 3 little bumps kind of before we went up. I think we could see a couple more of these, guys. What I do expect is to see it kind of play out like, something like this, right? Something kind of like this where we kind of test. And then we have the blast off. And if you can see, just very roughly, guys, very roughly, this goes actually way too far into 2025. So I think it's going to be a little bit ahead of this. But I think that's the rough shape that we're going to see for CRO. And then eventually we are going to fall off a cliff again, because that's just what altcoins do. But when can we expect CRO Coin to breach $1? Well, I think it all depends on Bitcoin, my friends. First of all, we need Bitcoin, which has been consolidating around its previous highs for quite a number of days here. Specifically, it's been 86 days since Bitcoin has wicked above its 2021 highs. And then when Bitcoin goes into its parabolic rally after it goes past its previous highs, significantly past its previous highs, we're going to get that altcoin rally. And so this right now, in my mind, is coming in 2024, beginning in 2024. And I think we're going to see the overall market cap, maybe even in the next 2 to 3 months, take a chance at breaking its previous all-time highs. And what that means for CRO Coin is that CRO Coin can start to achieve some of these levels. I don't expect as soon as the overall market breaks through its previous all-time high for CRO to just absolutely go to the moon right away. But I do think that it starts to take off, right? And I think we could find ourselves at some of those levels, finding ourselves maybe even back to some of these wicks that we had in the past, right? right around some of these other levels that we've talked about at 50 cents, right? Coming back to maybe even this other little peak we had over here at like 60 cents. Now, those can happen in the next maybe 3 or 4 months. I wouldn't be surprised to see it. But when can we see that dollar? We're not going to see that dollar, guys, until really at the very earliest, probably this fall, this winter, maybe even early 2021. And what I want to remind you guys of is if we're going to go to that $2 to $5 price level, we have to hit $1 first. And I want you guys to remember this. This is the move that got us to that dollar price level, and it was about 30 days to see this parabolic explosion. It could pan out something similar to that. That's something that I expect. All we have is the past data to predict future data, but there have been some other things that have happened. VVS Finance, the largest DEX on Kronos. The Kronos chain only launched in November of 2021, I believe it was, which was the peak of the previous bull market. And then this DEX and this whole chain, the Kronos chain, didn't really have a chance to grow and expand. Well, now they're supporting their own meme coin mania, just like Solana has done. And so Solana right now is top 4. You see Base Chain is top 7, also supporting a meme coin mania. I think the meme coin mania is healthy, but we need to keep it at just that, healthy. Right now, Kronos memes like Crow with Knife is getting a nice consolidation, trying to scoop back up. I think this one has new highs ahead of it. Mary had a little bit of fear recently, kind of came down on, unfortunately, there was a little hack that happened. Essentially, or a scam that happened for the leadership of this community. They're taking steps to increase security and resurrect those issues, and I think they're on the right track. I'm still bullish on the entire Kronos meme ecosystem, but a friendly reminder again to just stay friendly, right? We don't want to flood other projects. We don't want to attack other projects, and I'm not talking about one in particular project here or there. I'm talking about the whole ecosystem, guys. Enough with these pointing the fingers, pointing attacks at anybody. Let's just all get along, because if you want the CRO Coin to succeed, you're going to want the Kronos ecosystem to succeed. And clearly, we are seeing VVS Finance, the largest DEX on Kronos, wanting the meme season to succeed, because the meme season is going to bring volume, is going to bring traders, is going to bring new wallets, new holders, new eyes and ears to the Kronos chain. And so when those eyes and ears come to the Kronos chain, we want them to see a loving, welcoming community. We don't want to see the attacking going on, and I think we're getting over that. I think temperatures have cooled off overnight. Yesterday was a really intense day. If you listen to any of the Twitter spaces yesterday, everybody had a sort of intensity in their voice. We're trying to keep it light. We're trying to keep it positive. We're trying to keep it heartfelt here on our channel. I hope that the projects can continue to do the same. Some projects are doing a great job. Some projects, need to just take a step back. And again, I'm not pointing any fingers at all. I just think let's share love, guys. Let's share the love and support our ecosystem generally. I do shout out to Memes on Kronos, these developers actually on Twitter earlier today. They put out this tweet and tagged me, and they said, tell me what you think of the project. Just great. I gave them a little feedback. I said, hey, I would love to see if you could filter the 1 hour, 6 hour, 24 hour time frame to catch the biggest gainers. They're already in development on that. And they're also working on improving for the mobile app. It's great to see people building on Kronos. It's great to see some positivity being spread. That's what we're going to continue to spread on this channel. I do believe that we could see a dollar crow in the year 2024, and I do believe that maybe we could even see that $2 to $5 crow in the year 2024. It's looking that way, guys. Again, we've got presidential candidates talking about cryptocurrency. We've got an Ethereum ETF that was just approved. That's essentially an institutional green light on DeFi, and Kronos is an EVM-compatible DeFi chain that I'm personally very bullish on. I love the building that's going on. I love the excitement. I love the intensity. But we got to keep our emotions in check, and that's what we're here to do. But I want to remind you guys, nothing we talk about on this channel is financial advice. We're speculators. We are participants in this market, just like you guys, speculating day to day, doing our own due diligence, and that's what I urge each and every single one of you guys to do. I do believe in the dollar crow can come in the year 2024, probably in the fall to winter of this year. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you agree about the ecosystem Kronos? Some of the comments we made on that lately. Let me know down below. I'm very curious on your feedback. It's all about the community, guys. I believe that strong community makes strong chains. We've seen it with Solana. We see it with the Base chain. And I think we are seeing the beginning of it with the Kronos chain. Let's keep it headed in the right direction, my friends. That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, don't forget to DCA, HODL, do your own research, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace, y'all. I'll see you next time.